Salutations! Welcome to another episode of Foxx Plays KSP, the 365-day challenge, round 2. So today, the long-awaited new project begins. It's not that long or that impressive, I don't think. Basically, we're going to be starting to phase in a new communication network to replace ComNet KBN1. Just because it's not very functional and it's kind of drifting in its orbit, which it shouldn't be, and I don't know why it is, but like the orbit that I managed to get them into should be stable for like 300 years, but it's gone after like 70 days, so I don't know what's going on with that. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get on the launch pad and we'll see our payload. Alrighty, here we are. And our payload is the first part of ComNet KBN3. So first we need to... alright. Let's see, what time of day is it? Alright, we'll wait an hour, I think. Can we wait an hour? I suppose it doesn't technically matter. Matters a little bit. Well, that's weird. I don't know why I'm rotated. So we need to go... Okay, alright, I'm there. So let's, yeah, let's rotate for an hour. Guess we want to be more or less right on the terminator. Doesn't line up very well. Daylight savings time or something. I guess we'll rotate to the other side. Because we want it to be on the terminator or close to it. But we want it to be... I want to launch on the hour. Alright. Alright, so we'll launch at 4. Alright. That works. So why do we have to have a specific launch time, do you say? Well, ComNet KBN3 is a little more interesting. It's a little more in-depth than some of the launches we've done so far. We're going to start exploiting some stuff, some aspects of orbital parameters that we haven't really messed with. And not a lot of people actually do mess with, which is too bad. So we're not launching into an equatorial orbit, for one thing. We're launching into a 45 or a 45-degree inclined orbit with a sorry, my brain is just turning off. 45-degree inclined semi-synchronous orbit. There we go. And that should occur with an apoapsis in a circular orbit with an apoapsis of 1.5 something. I think it's 570. Yeah, that sounds right. So it's a little tricky because our orbital vector is not going to be anywhere near our surface vector. But that's okay. Ooh. Looks like... oh, that's Joule. Oh, wow, that's so cool. Looks like a sunspot. That's actually Joule transiting across the sun. That is super cool. All kinds of cool science that would be done in real life. Oh, it just flipped there. That's fine. It's alright. Oh, we should probably get Girl Engineer up here. So, surface, orbit. Okay, inclination. Yep. So, for one thing, we're messing about with an inclined orbit. But we're also going to be messing around with the longitude of the ascending node. That's why it's important to get our launch time correct. So, and we launched it 4 o'clock in the Kerbin time. So it's 1.570 something. Actually, it doesn't really matter, because these orbits are not going to be. These orbits need to be refined further. Oh, went the wrong way. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So basically, we just need to get into orbit. This is going to be another one of those. We're getting into orbit, and we'll refine our orbit later. So first, we're gonna. Okay, we are out of it. Okay, so let's get our bits deployed. All right, and so these are the new, my new improved comm satellites, and these are going to be the first in my revived numbered series. These are ComSat 1240s, 1240 Mark 1s. 4 of them will make up our first constellation, and ComNet KBN3, which is what this is part of, is actually going to be 2 constellations. So I mentioned we're going to be mucking around with longitude of the ascending node. Basically, the longitude of the ascending node defines where, with reference to a fixed point, how far around the planet the ascending node is. So, if you imagine, we're going to have this kind of this orbit, but we could have something with exactly the same orbital parameters, except with a different longitude of the ascending node, and it would say cross there and there, which is incidentally exactly what we're going to do. And I think we have a couple pretty heavy-duty Omni antenna on board, so we're not going to really need to mess with that at all. So, yeah, I think that's us. I'll probably ditch this later on, but we actually need to call it a day for today, because tomorrow we need to launch something identical to this. That's why our timing needs to be right. I'll explain more tomorrow. But anyway, for today, that's it. So anyway, nice, quick, simple video. I have been Fox. This has been KSP. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Take care.